I felt like we really stuck with things that we've been working on, wanting to push the tempo, move the basketball, get ourselves inside the paint. Felt like we struggled a little bit maybe in the first half with like connecting on those shots inside. But felt like our second half, we really got our feet underneath us and was much better. Our point of emphasis is that we want to be the aggressor. I felt like in the first half we were a little, but then we were a little bit tentative. And second half, main thing was like we need to be the aggressors on the offensive and defensive end. I felt like our players really dug into that. I know like the last 4 minutes, they had like 39 points when we went to a timeout and said they don't get 50. And so that was, something that was keyed in on, pushing the tempo and making sure that it was hard for them to be able to get shots. It feels really good. We want solid players. We want a solid unit. And it doesn't matter if you're 1 through 5, if you're 8, if you're 9, if you're number 11. We have to have you be solid because there's going to be moments, whether it's injuries, whether it's foul trouble, whatever the case, or we just need someone who's going to take a break because if you want to push the tempo, you got to be able, conditioning-wise, give somebody a break. So everyone knows 1 through 11 that, you got to be solid. You got to be able to go in. And as a coach, I'm comfortable in the fact of sometimes players are going to have to go in the first quarter. They're going to have to go in the second quarter sometimes because they have to get their feet wet. Next week we've got a big challenge ahead of us. We got 3 games in 4 days, and we got to be able to be fresh and we got to be solid. I felt this since day one. I felt this since June when they came in for a week is we have no attitudes. We have no entitlement. We have everyone who's all in. Everybody just wants to win. Everybody, it's already a great team chemistry that we're not dealing and battling with those things. And granted, I recognize that it's early, but our players do truly have one goal. We definitely want to make it hard for people to be able to score. We want to disrupt them. We did a lot more pressing once we got to the second quarter and after halftime and things like that. And again, we want to push tempo, and when we can go get a bucket, then let's go get a bucket. We're not going to hesitate on it. Ellie has really come from postseason last year and how hard she worked into this season, being able to be at a point guard position if we need her, be that 2 guard. I think, the style of play right now is great for her because, creating gaps for her to be able to drive, but then also her teammates be able to drive, draw the defenses, and she got some great looks tonight, obviously, and was able to knock those shots down for us.
This was a great first game. I thought it showed us what we have to improve on, what we need to work on, but I definitely thought our energy was there. So we have an away journey next week, so I think it's going to prepare us for what we need to work on for that trip. I felt very confident. My teammates definitely encouraged me the whole way. I actually had my family here as a surprise, so it was very nice to have them down here. It was definitely a change just because we have a lot of new people on our team this year. However, I think our team chemistry is great and we gel really nicely on the court trying to push the ball up in transition. Yeah, I thought we held it together. We definitely need to work on rebounding and everything, but we stayed strong together, talked it out, and then just played our game.
It's a good win. There's a lot of different things to look at, but we got to constantly strive to get better. This game, once we get to tomorrow, this game's in the past. And we got to look at, okay, here are the things that we have to get better today for the future. And we're definitely going to have to get better for next week because obviously 3 games on the road, type thing. And the wear and tear of that, but just being focused each and every day about us and our consistency.